Hi everybody, it's Boss Canuck. It's December 15th, 2016. It's Thursday afternoon, the market just closed. I wanted to just touch on, apologize for having such a crappy webcast that went out the other night on the 12th. I thought I just want to try and get these things to be I don't want to spend a lot of time editing. I want to just, do it once and send it and let you just sort of hear me talk candidly about what I'm thinking about. And then it won't take a lot of time for me to do. And I'll just do it for 10 minutes. And it won't take a lot of time out of your day, but you might see something interesting or, maybe learn something about the stock market. Understand something you wondered about before. So I'm going to verify some numbers that I mentioned. My investment returns for 2016 are around mid 55%. And I'm very proud of that. And so I want to make sure that you are comfortable with the fact that you're listening to a person who actually knows what he's doing here and is doing it every day. I guess I am a day trader, but I do about 5 or 10 trades a week. And I I don't buy and sell stuff all day long. I sort of wait for something to materialize, and then I wait, and then I wait, and I start peeling pieces off of it. I buy a little bit at a time. And so I'm not a day trader, but I do make trades throughout the day. A long-term trade for me would be a month and a half. A short-term trade would be 5 minutes, because if it goes the wrong way in a direction that I don't expect it to, I get out. Okay, so there's something else that I mentioned from time to time. Right now I'm in a natural gas trade and I'm profiting because the price of gas is falling. And so that's called a short sale. And it's done. So typically when there's a long trade and there's a short trade. When people buy a stock and they're expecting the price to go up in value, it's called a long trade. That you buy long. You're long TD Bank, you're long CN Rail, you're long, whatever, Yahoo. No, nobody's long Yahoo. Anyways, then you have a short sale. And that's where you profit from the price coming down. So how a short sale works is it's all very clean with an electronic brokerage like TD Waterhouse Web Broker. With a click of a mouse, you can short the shares of a company. Say you're buying, say you expect the shares of some company, it's priced at $40. So you want to short 100 shares. So you click short on your platform, and what happens is the broker lends the shares to you from their inventory. They've got lots of shares there. They lend the shares to you and they immediately go out on the market. They get sold on the market and the money goes into your account. Your account is credited with that $4,000, 100 times $40. So you are hoping that those shares fall in value. So when they fall in value, what you want to do is buy them back at a lower price. So market's closed. So when you do that, the shares go out at $40. You're credited with $4,000 in your account. And then when you buy them back, it's called covering, and you do it with a click of a mouse. and it's all happens with one click. You buy them back at, say they go down, say you're right, and they go down to $20 a share. You buy them back, they go back to their broker, but you've only paid $2,000 for them. So you're out $2,000, but your account has been credited $4,000. The broker's got his shares back, and you keep the other $2,000. That's a short sale. So it's thought of as being risky. The broker, by the way, charges you interest on that amount of money that he credits your account. He or she, whoever the broker is, they credit your account. So they charge, it's kind of like a loan, right? They charge you interest on that at whatever the rate is. And so they make money from that. And they also are willing to do this because they are betting that you are going to be wrong. So then they'll make, if it goes up to $5, you lose $1,000, right? So, because you have to buy them back at a higher price and still return them to the broker. So if you do it right, you can make money. The most you can make is 100%, because if you buy the shares at $40 and they go to zero, you've made your investment doubles, right? You buy them back at zero, and you keep your investment doubles. And so, but all that you can do, if you are wrong, the risk on the trade is technically, in theory, is infinite, because the stock could rise forever. If you make a mistake and the company's actually doing better than you thought they were, and the stock goes up to $100, well, then you're screwed. So you can't, you got to know what you're doing when you short. So what I want to do is show you, I want to verify some returns that I talked about the other day. Because it's important to know if somebody's going to talk to you about something like this. If somebody's going to work on your car, you want to make sure that he knows what he's doing. If somebody's going to tell you anything, you want to make sure that they know what they're talking about. So this account, I had money, this account I was using for other purposes in the summertime. So I didn't really have a lot of activity in this account, but in the last month, it's gone up 16%. And so that is pretty good in itself, 16%. You don't make that kind of cash out every month. And this account here is the one that I mentioned on my webcast on December 12th. And it's gone up 54.56% year to date. 3 months, 30%. Last month, 16%. Time weighted return, year to date, 54%. The blue lines, the top broken blue line is the Toronto S&P TSX. It's gone up 16%. The yellow broken line, that's the S&P 500. That's gone up 5.5% this year. And the blue straight line, that's my annual target of 12%, which I handily beat. So I'm very happy to report that I beat a lot of people this year, lots of people in the market, and I feel good about that. And I want to share some of my knowledge with you. And this will help you to understand that I'm not fibbing. that I'm not just bullshitting and fucking around, wasting your time. So that's how you do a short sale, and that's how I make money with natural gas. When natural gas falls, I make money. I've got quite a few shares out on natural gas right now. December 15th, you can check, take a look at the price graph and see how it's come down in recent days. It's doing not bad. It's starting to become a good trade and starting to make money. And I keep adding to it too. So those are my returns. That's a short sale. And it's Thursday afternoon, market's closed, and I'm going to get ready for dinner. And I will see you in a couple days. Boss Canuck saying goodbye.